Howdy y'all, it's Daniel Nicholson with Nicholson Farms. If you're new to the channel, I'd like to welcome you to the channel and invite you to hit that little Nicholson Farms icon in the bottom right of the screen. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel, we greatly appreciate it. But it's a beautiful afternoon here in South Carolina. It's about 1 o'clock. It's going to get dark on us at probably about 6:30, so we got to get busy on our little project today. My plan is to build a little goat barn right here all in one afternoon. So y'all stick with us, we'll take you from start to finish, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Alright, so what we're trying to accomplish this afternoon is in this corner right here, I'm going to build a 6x8 little barn. It's going to be about 5 foot tall, about 4.5 in the back, and we got it about 3 foot off the fence line, but I want to make it high enough that the goats couldn't get on top of it and jump over and get out of my fence. What this is just a little it's not even a pasture, it's kind of a bigger pen. I like to keep my young goats in here when I'm weaning them, so I want something that they can get to shelter, because right now I'm just having to set up a bunch of panels in the barn so they can get out of the weather. And like I said, it's going to be 6x8. We're going to build it out of some old wood posts I have, and the frame's going to be out of some 2x8s that I had laying around. I know it's a little bit of overkill, but like I said, they were laying around. I'll go ahead and use them. The siding on it is going to be 1x6s and a couple 1x8 planks that actually came off of some pallets that I tore apart, but it'll match the pine planks that we got on our building over there, and we're going to put some metal roof on top of it. So y'all stick with us. I'm going to set the camera up and probably put some stuff on some time lapse, because it's going to be a long film if I don't do that. But I'll stop the camera every once in a while, show you what I got going on, show you what I'm doing. But the first step is to finish getting set up. I think I got all my tools and materials here, but I got to dig some holes. I didn't hook the auger up to the tractor because it's only 4 holes. I might regret that in a little while. But we'll go ahead and dig these holes and get some posts set, and we're gonna get to it. We got a long afternoon. Alright, we're already starting to run into a couple issues. I wasn't going to dig these holes real deep, just about 12 inches or so. But in this first hole I tried to dig, I only got about 6 inches. Down in that hole is a big rock. I know it's a big rock because it's in that one too. I didn't get very deep in that one either. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and brace it up with my 2x8s. And we'll get it all squared up, and then I'll go back and pack my post, and it should work. It's this small of a building, I'm not really worried about it getting anchored in the ground. And actually, if I ever wanted to decide to move this, all I gotta do is pick it up with a tractor, cut off the bottom of the post, and I can set it right on the ground wherever I want. So it's no big deal. I'm gonna get some sawhorses set up. I'm gonna cut a couple boards, and we'll see if we can't get the bottom rail all the way around it to stabilize these posts, and we'll keep going. Alright, so we got our base square. I know that post is crooked. We'll get that corrected when we start putting the top on. That's what we're about to start doing. But the base is square. This is going to be the footprint of the building. This board right here will come off. It's just all on for bracing right now. But we're going to go ahead and put our board across the top in the front and across the back, and then we got to put some on the sides. And then after that, we're going to start putting some of the siding on here, and we'll get it real stable. And at that point, I'll take that brace back off, and we'll probably start putting the roof on at that point. So y'all stick with us. We're gonna keep working. I got my little helper here today. Nicholson Farms Employee of the Year. So we're gonna keep working. Y'all stick with us. Got all the squaring and framing out the way so far. We're about to start putting some siding on, and I'm gonna cut the top of these posts off with the chainsaw. My siding's anywhere from 6 to 7 foot long. We're just gonna stick it up and then we'll cut it off, the excess, with the chainsaw. And we still gotta put a mid-rib in the center of this, and then we'll run some 1x2s long ways across just so we can screw that tin down to. I might end up putting 2 mid-ribs in. I think I probably will, just for some support. We don't get any snow around here, but if we do, I don't want this thing to cave in on top of the goats. So we're about to, I guess, set the camera back up and start putting some siding on. Well, that's what the siding is gonna look like. I'm about to take a chainsaw and cut everything off the top of the post. Cut the top of them boards off where they don't meet our rafters, but I did run out of boards. So I'll get those together tomorrow. I said this was gonna be a start to finish project. So I'll get those tomorrow and I'll show you that. But I'm about to start cutting all these boards off, and we're gonna see if we can get some the roof on this thing. Starting to take some form. I think she's starting to look actually pretty good. We're gonna take these boards that we cut off the front, and I'm gonna face this top 2x8 with it, kind of cap it off. I'm also gonna put some boards right here, but I'm out of boards. Like I said, I got that gap, but we're about to start working on the roof. We gotta run some trusses this way and then run some boards this way to screw the tin to. So let's see if we can't get that done. All right, so I got that 2x8 that we had on the bottom off, and what I'm about to do is I'm gonna go ahead and split it with a chainsaw. I mean, not chainsaw, but the skill saw, just because I don't feel like breaking out the table saw just for one board. So we can go ahead and get it marked off. We're gonna cut that as our 2 trusses. It's gonna go in the top right there, and then we'll get to the putting the tin on. we had them couple boards, we'd be definitely finished with this little project this afternoon. But it's alright, we'll knock it out tomorrow. But we got our roof on. I'm about to go ahead and put some facing boards on this front and make it look pretty. And I think it's starting to come along pretty good. Well, y'all, this is the finished product. Got them last couple boards put on this afternoon. I know it's the next day. I said I was hoping to get it done in one day, and it very well could have been done in one day if I would have had all the boards. But it's just a little shed, 6x8, and that'll work perfect for the goats. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with us. I hope this helped you out if you're looking to build a little goat shelter. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We greatly appreciate it, and go ahead and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified next time we post a video. Leave us a comment so we can get in touch with you, and y'all be looking out for more videos. We got some more stuff coming up for us expanding our farm, and I really appreciate it, and we'll see y'all on the next one.